beautiful launch for centric phones. And for me, to answer your question, what are the three things that I look in? Like, is there a certain relatability between me and the product? Will I ever use it on a daily basis? And third, and most importantly, will I be happy owning the product? It doesn't matter whether you're drinking out of a bottle of water, whether you're endorsing cell phones, whether you're selling homes. Would you actually be an end consumer of the product? And the answer to that is yes. That means you're in the right place. And of course, the brand doesn't approach you. Their brands are very smart right now. They will never approach you if they don't see a relatability between the two.
Apart from this, it's also Make in India. This is Made in India. I know they also following an initiative which is done by Mr. Narendra Modi. What's your take on that? It is Make in India.
I think it's great. I think Mr. Modi is taking some fantastic initiatives, whether it's Make in India or whether it's Swachh Bharat or whether it's upliftment of your daughters and whatever it is. I mean, even from the slightest of things, you know that he's going out there and it's kind of with the times, and you feel like, okay, just whatever is the need of the hour, it's almost answered like within a certain time. You question something and strangely it's in the papers 10 days later and it's answered. So it's good. It's got its own pace, but it's pretty good. But I'm going to stay away from political things right now.
Okay, there are numerous models from Centric. Which is your favorite model from the brand?
Well, it'll be hard for me to pick, but I'm actually very excited to go inside and see what Rajiv is doing, because he's the tech guru. He's going to take us through the models, and what I like about going through every model with Rajiv, or why I follow him so much, is because he explains the thing about explaining technology to a girl is very hard, and he manages to do that, and that's the fun part. Like, I can't see the back of a box or read a booklet. When I have to buy a gadget, if somebody tells me, you should try using this one because I've used it and I think it's fantastic, so I just turn around and say, okay, fine. So for me right now, I'm almost dabbling with the best looking one, but it's hard for me to pick even one. I think it'll be unfair for me to pick one right now.
Who's your 2 a.m. friend, Neha?
I have very few 2 a.m. friends, but I think if I have to make a call at 2 a.m. to someone, it'll probably be my best friend who lives in New York, because for her it's never 2 a.m. It's always 4 p.m. in the evening, so I never bother her.
Your show is also doing really good,
Thank you.
People are talking about how, do you thought while working on the project, कि इतना लोग सराहेंगे, इतना प्यार देंगे, Neha, the way it is loved by everyone?
It's really fantastic. I think a big hand to play in No Filter Neha as a show. I'm honestly doing 3 shows right now, so I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'm assuming on my own that you're talking about.
Exactly, that's the one.
Okay, so I am doing Chote Mia on Colors and Roadies on MTV, and Chote Mia, and No Filter Neha on Savan. But I think as a producer, I feel I take extreme pride because No Filter Neha is something I've produced, and it's great. Thank you for the compliment. But for me, the biggest part that anyone that's played is, of course, the guests who've come and been unfiltered. But even more than them, it's you guys, it's the press, and I have to thank the press, because week after week you have encouraged me and you've listened to my episodes and you've made them famous, and we literally had no publicity outside of Mumbai, but it's only all of you that have carried this, and I feel really touched. Thank you for being on my side.
Congratulations for you winning the hamper in the coffee and sharing the couch with Malaika Arora and Ayan Mukherjee. How was the whole experience?
No, I don't think I'm going to be sharing anything about that. I didn't really win a hamper. When you see the episode, you'll get to know what we all were doing. We just went on as jury, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut about everything else, because you should watch the episode. I think I was we all were ourselves. Now I don't know whether that's a good thing or not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.